Mic check. All right. Okay, we're loaded up here. My computer hate me? Not quite. All right, let's do this. Okay, I already I played a round of golf. I played 18 holes today in real life. So we'll see if I can get 2 more rounds in here without breaking my old body. One thing I do know is we got what are we doing here? Oh hell, you never can tell. Is it like shining through something? I don't know. Actually don't know what the hell is going on there. Valspar. We got little paint cans. Okay, it looks like we're projecting a bunch of the image onto a part of the screen that is not currently accepting parts of the image. Trying to decide how much I care. Hey buddy. It was good. I shot a 93, which is good for me. How are you doing? Hey, let me know if you can hear me. I'm not, I wouldn't say a live streaming professional. Drinking iced coffee? Let me get one of those. Yeah, tell me about it, man. I can actually move my neck now, so things are going good. Okay, good. We got good audio. I know there's a bit of a lag. Should I just try to sail something over these trees? No, I'm kidding. All right. So you guys are just chilling? Yeah, I would. We usually go to Starbucks, or I have one of those, it's some B word espresso machine. Lay up, okay. I'm not gonna lay up with my 3 wood. How about we just lay up nice and safe right here? See, that's good course management. At least get into the fairway. No, of course not. What do you know about a 108-yard shot with a 7-iron? I'm becoming all too familiar with it, unfortunately. Okay. I need to re-warm up. 50 yards. Did you guys do anything else? Did you guys do anything else interesting today? Oh, you can see my club data. Oh yeah. That was very poopy. Okay, okay. Wicked. I haven't seen it. My wife and my mother-in-law went, and I think they've seen it, but not me. Okay, I see how these greens are gonna treat me today here. What are we at here? It's only 11 stimp. I guess that's just my fault. Yeah, those greens yesterday were sickening. There we go. Bogey golf. And then the scoreboard will come up here and tell me that I'm in like 1100th place. No scoreboard? All right, second hole at Copperhead. Some of you longer hitters would be certainly licking your chops here. I can't hit 300 yards at this altitude, so I got to take what I can get here. Par 4. Uh-oh, there's that lefty again. OB. Let's see, what did the shot say here? So it was off the top. You texting me. Is my fly down or something? Nice picture, man. I appreciate you. I have hit OB. Let's try that again. I lifted weights the other day, and then I woke up with I couldn't turn my neck to the left, and now it's moved. I can kind of turn my neck more, but it's now moved into my like deltoid / tricep area, and it's making my shots do super weird things. Okay, so after we burned 2 strokes off the tee box, we're now actually in the fairway, 80 yards out. Let's see if we can rally here. What do we got in the chat? The left is back. Oh, you should have seen it at the golf course today, dude. It was crazy. I haven't played with that guy. He's one of my friends from my old job, and I haven't played with him in a couple of years, and so he didn't know I naturally hit like a slice. He's just like, where'd that thing come from? And I said, I don't know, man. My arm's hurting me. I love how you're cheering me on in the chat, dude. This live streaming stuff's kind of weird. 15 yards. Bladed it. That'll go away as I get warmed up. Knock on wood. 24-foot putt. It's flat, but it's moving from left to right, so we'll see what we can do here. Oh, come on. GS Pro giveth and GS Pro taketh away. Okay, I think that was a triple bogey. Oh yeah, I went out of bounds. Okay, the 3rd hole at Copperhead is tricky. A lot of water. If you're confident you can land your drive over here in this area, because landing it over here in this area is a suicide mission. Flying Fat Kid, you could probably fly this water. It's downhill and you got a tailwind, but I'm not hitting that well today. And playing from the other fairway is both not recommended and blocked out by a tree. 24, 224. What does that leave us? 189. I don't want to mess with this water at all. Yeah, I mean, I understand how you went in the water, man. It's like half of the hole and half of that hole. That's a lot of water. Okay, that stung my fingers, so let's see what that did. Yeah, off the toe again, right off the sticker. Okay, 222 to the green. That's our second shot. That was our first shot, excuse me. The shot's gonna wanna go right, but the wind's kind of blowing to the left. As long as we can get it in the air, we should be fine here. Get up there, stay. All right, so that paid off. I could have taken a dumb shot and put the water or the ball in the drink, but I didn't. I laid up like Flying Fat Kid said to, and it ended up paying off. We're on in 2, but we got a lot of work to do here on the green. It's like a 57-foot putt. Hey, thanks, brother. That means a lot coming from you. This is going to be more of an exploratory effort. Okay, that's actually pretty good for that distance. Uphill again. Sunk the putt for par. And now we have a dreaded par 3 here. I think I lose more strokes on par 3s than I do on par 5s. You can see that we are in 66th place, and I'm guessing that number will continue to grow. Do you ever have to realign your projector? I feel like I have to do it every so often, and I must have done a pretty poor job of it today. You can't pick it up in the camera feed, but it's there. I'll do it later. That's my whole life. I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. Yeah, we were past the pin and to the left. Operator error there. But this isn't anything I can't handle, I don't think. It's going to come out right, and it's going to roll right. Oh! No, you never have to realign your projector. Maybe it's shoddy workmanship. Who knows? Okay, fifth hole is 528 yard par 5. Yeah. I'd much prefer a 400 yard par 5. Let's see if we can't get this ball down the fairway. I don't know what it's gonna do. Sometimes they go left, sometimes they go right, so I'm just gonna take a poke at it and let it do what it does. Okay, that ought to do, no, yes. Okay. GS Pro hates when we're in the fairway, so we're in the first cut here with a mile to go to the hole. Let's get the mini driver out here. Thanks, I appreciate it. Things are going quite well. I know +4 after 4 isn't quite well for some people, but I'm a mid to high handicap player, and that's perfect for me. Bogey golf is okay golf. Don't let anybody tell you any different. So this is the mini driver here, not the Actress. It's going a little right, but it's going to go about a half a mile. And maybe we can get out from under this tree. We should be okay. We might hit some branches on the way out. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna go +4 on one of these holes. Didn't I already go triple bogey on one of them? Yeah, I went triple bogey on 2, so. If you guys, yeah, yep. I'm starting to look like I have Tourette's here. None of this tree except for the trunk is actually, and part of this branch will actually cause a collision. So that means I should be able to hit straight through these leaves. Fun fact. Flying Fat Kid actually taught me that. And I think Joe Legowski taught him that. That's called the circle of life, guys. Okay, ball's gonna wanna come out right and the wind's blowing a little right. Let's give ourselves a fighting chance here. Yeah, too much. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, that was way too hard. And that was uphill. I gotta lay off the steroids. Okay, what'd we do there? Yay. All right, the sixth hole's a par 4, 400-yard par 4. That means we need to go about 100 yards per shot, right? Simple math. We'll take that. Maybe we should have waited to today to do our tournament, man. Our scramble. All right, 145 yards out. Ball's gonna wanna come off left. You can see down there that we're on a 1.8 degree left slant. So let's just aim for the center of the green like smart people do. Oh boy, sit. Put the brakes on, roll backwards. Be good to me, be good to me. Here we have a 21-foot putt, slightly downhill, moving from left to right. We'll go a cup or two over just because of the distance and see what we can do here. Oh my. Yeah, maybe we should have waited till today to do our scramble. And even though I just got a birdie, I'm still in like 56th place, which is fine. It'll be a long time before I catch up to those guys, but on this shot, we're gonna move all the way over to the right side of the tee box, a perfectly legal maneuver, just so I can not get too much taken off by this tree branch if I do hit it. And then maybe aim in this general region here. Hey man, we're only 6 holes in, so I wouldn't say that yet. Okay, that is gonna probably, it's gonna stay in bounds, but it won't be a fun shot. Yeah, that sucks. If we look at the replay, we can see it had a little too much backspin for a driver shot and a little bit of left spin, but the problem was I hit it off the top of the club, off the top of the face. This is just a treasure trove of tree branches here, so I'm gonna snag a golf club and hit a ball and see where it goes. Okay, I don't have any complaints about that shot. We only lost 6% power. Looks like 23% spin. I must have just duffed it. Yeah, another toe shot. Yeah, there's no way I could have punched out of that. It was so low. I guess I could have tried like punching my 3-wood or something. Let's see if we can get this up here. They never roll out when you want them to. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. You got to teach me what you're doing to get all of these people into your live streams, man. It's probably because I have a face for radio. Let's see here. Oh, drop. So stinking close. We would have got out of there with a par, even though we had a pretty bad drive. Okay, the 8th is 170 yards. It's down a couple of yards, so it's going to play about 165, I'd say, with the wind. Okay, that's going off to the left. We might be playing out of a bunker. No, we're good. That's about pin high. That'd have been a really gorgeous shot if it had hit the green. Surprisingly, based on my research, a lot of professional golfers don't even hit the green from that distance. I can't see who else joined. The other day when we did our stream, it said who was in here. I can only see you because you're chatting with me. Okay, this shot's for par. We really don't have any. We're slightly downhill. I haven't quite figured these greens out yet. Oh, man. That stinks. Goodness. Oh, why? Just get in the hole. Oh, that was a double par. Triple bogey on a par 3. Oh, the only thing you can do is laugh. Yeah. Yeah, touch strong about 3 different times there, brother. Okay, what do we got on the 9th here? First round of Copperhead at the Valspar. That's why you can see the little cute little paint cans here. Valspar is a paint brand. There you go, you guys are all caught up. I'm trying, yeah. I'm trying. That was some Happy Gilmore crap right there. The ball was too good for its home. Man, these drives going left is really weird for me. So we got 170. This stuff's all collision. We can see that it's going to deflect the ball. 127. I mean, we can try our luck, but let's give it a shot. What are you at, 170? Let's try our luck here. Step right up, try your luck. Okay, that was fat. guessing off the toe. Yeah, it's always off the toe. But as you've heard me say many times, especially after the bout I had with hitting just about every shot I hit was off the hosel, a shank as we call them, I got no problem with hitting off the toe. Shanks are embarrassing amongst other things. Holy smokes. What altitude are we at? That club doesn't go that far. Oh, we're at 49 feet above sea level. I'm not buying it. I feel like I'm hitting on the moon. So the guy I played with today downtown, I kept telling him I was hitting a draw, and he told me I was hitting, right? Because a draw and a fade are something you hit on purpose, shot shaping. A slice is strong to the right, and a hook is strong to the left, right? Is that right? And those are something you don't do on purpose. You don't want to hit those, I think. Because he had me questioning myself today. What did we get out of there with? Wasn't even paying attention. See, now we're down to 142nd place. Okay, we bogeyed out. We've made the turn. Number 10's a par 4, 383, so not a terribly long par 4. Okay. I'll make sure to let him know he's wrong next time I see him. People love when you do that. I'm hitting everything too far, so I'm gonna use a pitching wedge here. Oh, money. Sit. Oh. Mwah. That was beautiful. Okay, 11 is a 510-yard par 5, thankfully. Yeah, 265. That's I've seen you hit 40 yards further than that at sea level. But I appreciate the kind words, sir. I can't risk going OB because my drives are all over the place. I'd rather be over in this tree area than OB. Let's see what we can pull off here. Okay. I'm guessing the replay camera shows that was off the top of the club. 200 yards. We still have 300 to go. I'm gonna pull out my mini driver here because you can hit it off the deck. Uh, 236. We'll see what happens. Okay, there's that ugly little Oh no, did that just send us OB? Oh no. All right, mistakes were made. Let's do the same exact thing and hope for a different outcome. Oh, dang it. Sit down. Okay, so we've effectively ensured that there will not be a par or a birdie here. We're on the 5th shot on a par 5, and we're still many, many yards out from the green. That's golf, people. I don't know what to tell you. There's another nasty little shot there. Is that 2 OBs in a row? Oh, thank goodness. I got 40 yards to go, and I got to keep it low. Let's cheat and see what's. Okay, the designer of this course has made a lot of this tree non-collision, and I can't resist. And now we're on the beach. Man, I'm hitting way too far. Okay, let's get it together here. Okay, now we're hitting out of the bunker. Let's get a little flop out of here. We got another little lovely no read by the launch monitor. Let's hope the one I got coming in the mail doesn't do that too much. Yeah, we're bloating the score up on this hole pretty good. We just need to get out of here. 14 feet uphill. We got a little bit of, well, not a little bit, quite a bit of right to left break. Good putt. That would be an excellent putt in real life. You can see we scored a 9. Were you saying something about me beating your score? Because I think that is slowly becoming not happening. Yeah, 4 over there. That's quad bogey. Let's see here. Tricky little par 4. If you think you can get it over here, you hit it over here, or if you're smart, you lay up here. 175. Okay, there's that ugly shot again. If it goes over enough, it'll be OB. What am I doing here? Okay, we were off the toe and we had a whole bunch of left side spin. I must have come across it. Yeah, that was a crummy shot. Yeah, we're basically toast here. There's no way. We'll check here. This tree's collision, that tree's collision. Yeah, we're in a minefield here. We've effectively blocked ourselves out of the green, and we're going to waste a stroke to get out. That's smart golf. Dumb golf would be to just swing for the hills and see what happened. Okay, now we should have a shot to the green. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We got a little bit of a headwind, and we're uphill. Let's grab another club here. Yeah, I got on the fairway. It was a waste of a stroke. Oh, that was fat. Okay. We're gonna get to this hole one jab at a time. 117 yards with a 7-iron is not something I would write home about. Now we're going over a bunker, which is one of my favorite activities in the entire world, next to like sleeping. And we did that. It's crazy how a round can have so many ups and downs. Get in the hole, right? You can go from birdies to quad bogeys. I had a triple bogey, that was a double bogey. Okay, 140-yard par 3 over water. This is a tough course, dude. This is a tough course. Slowly falling down the leaderboard. Short here, you're dead. Long, you're pretty safe. You got, right, they've conveniently located a sand trap behind you. So you kind of got to get it where it needs to go here. All right, that'll do. Starting to have flashbacks from the 17th at Sawgrass. This is more of an exploratory effort, big left to right break, downhill shot. There's a lot that can go wrong here if you don't have your pace control down, which I wouldn't say I have gotten down yet for this course. Oh. And then it couldn't even be kind enough to us to stop in the dang circle. Okay, that is a much welcome par after some of those scores I've been getting. 14th is 538 yards, par 5 thankfully. And we don't really get into any trouble until up toward the green. Here you can see there's some water. Yeah, the putting's working. The driving's not bad, but that third, my short game, my iron game's not really that on point. Okay. Do we get a fairway? Wow. Wow. You can see we're still 1 nautical mile from the hole, and now this water's in play. 209, 236. It's uphill. If we get to about right here, we got a nice little 125-yard shot into the green, which is the smart play. That was a terrible little shot off the toe, and it's going to hit the cart path, probably block us out from the green. Oh yeah. Let's see here. This is all collision. Whatever I do there, I will pay for it. 145. I just got to get something out of here. This kind of sucks. I'd say there's a high chance of this going off of a tree. Put your face shields on here. Oh, we got her. Little punch out with a 3-wood. I'm sorry, I'm not doing very well at monitoring the chat, brother. Yeah, that little face with the guy's hands over his eyes is exactly how I feel. The Pro Tee will make it all better, right? 56 yards here. That was a pretty stale shot there. All right, uphill, left to right sweep. Again, this is such a long putt that it's just more of an exploratory effort. It's not breaking at all. Looks like we actually got it in the gimme circle though. The royal we. Plus 14 after 14. We're playing bogey golf. You're not gonna win anything. You probably beat your friends on the golf course, but you're not gonna win any of this sim golf tour stuff. The 15th is a par 3. It's gonna play about 150 yards. You got a little bit of wind blowing to the right. Okay, it's drifting left. We'll see if we can get lucky here. Says it's in the fairway. Let's try a little toe down chip here. Yeah, it would have. Yeah, I think I've been like 500. I think I've been like bottom, right? I think I was at like 516th place once. Okay, that dang near worked. This putt's not doing much of anything. It's uphill. I'm sure I'll miss it by 30 feet. Watch, famous last words. All right. Another much welcomed par. What do we got here? 375 yard par 4. I would normally say that I'd be licking my chops, but there's water all along the right. Water's still marginally better than out of bounds. I'm thinking that's gonna be wet. There you go, buddy. That's for you. What do we got here? That ain't bad at all, actually. We back up to get in the fairway. I hate taking a penalty, but that could have been a lot worse. Also, fun fact, 178 yards is not my forte. Was that off the toe or what? Yeah, I should have gotten more distance out of that. Okay. This ball's gonna do some pretty weird stuff. We'll just aim over there, 24 yards. That'll do. Saved. Can you save bogey? Because we put the water in the drink. 17 is 147 yards. Probably going to play closer to 150, and we're into the wind, which means this club is not sufficient. Holy crap. Okay, I don't know. This course says it's slightly above sea level, but my clubs are going the distance they'd go here in Utah, and I'm at 4,200 feet at elevation. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess it'll always be a mystery. All right, 21 yards out of the rough here. Get up there, baby. Get in that hole. Much welcomed par. Here we are, 18th hole at Copperhead Country Club. 383 yard par 4. We're 15 over par, which sounds like a bad score, but it's actually, for me and where I'm at in my golf journey, it's not a bad score at all. That's better than bogey golf. Yeah, the iMini should be mad because it's going to be on the Facebook Marketplace this time next week. See ya, buddy. Wouldn't want to be ya. Okay, pretty good way to start out 18. I think we'll be in the fairway unless we get some weird bounce. 230 yards. That's not a Flying Fat Kid approved drive distance. But I've been bulking up in the gym, dude. I'm gonna bring it, I promise. This is gonna play 160. Where we got some wind. There's some grass out here. I see some sand over there. There's a tree. It's like there's a hospital in front of us. Is that the clubhouse? What even is that? Is that the White House? Where are we? What is that? All right, another of my famous toe shots. What should we call them? Toe hook? So we ruined a perfectly good drive. Let's see here. We're in the rough. We got 26 yards. Pins center of the green-ish. Sit. Oh, sit! Yes. Okay. Oh, CIA headquarters. I like it. Is it called a toe hook? Toe hook. Because it's not a toe slice. Right? It's a toe hook, right? Okay, I digress. Shot an 86. If I shot an 86 on the real golf course, I would do a backflip all the way back to my car. Bunch of blue boxes here. Some of them have some lovely little white frames, which means it was worse than bogey. certainly a couple of bad holes. There's your scorecard. Let's load up round 2. If any of you guys gotta go, I understand. But I'm gonna try and knock both of these out today and just thank the good graces that it's not 3 rounds like it has been for the last few weeks. Should load up pretty quick. I could probably do myself a favor and tee up here. For those of you that are in here, I can't see how many of you are in here. I appreciate your patronage. Later, guys. Later, girls. Thanks for coming in. You guys have a good weekend. We have just started round 2 here at Copperhead. I appreciate Flying Fat Kid and his girls tuning in for the first round. Let's see if we can do better than an 86 this time. We do have quite a headwind. Okay, are we playing off the beach? Undoubtedly, yes. Good drive, though. 269. Oh no. Can I get that one back? Can I get that one back? I can't say I understand why that happened. Carry 1 yard, ball speed 9.2. Yeah, that's not what really happened. If it happens again, I'll just know that I'm stupid and need to grab another club. Okay, that one sailed pretty far. Launch monitor carry was almost 270 yards, which is insane because that's further than I hit my driver. At any rate, we wasted a shot in the bunker. Let's see if we can get out of here. 60 yards or so. We'll take that. Downhill putt, rolling from right to left. Let's just get this near the pin if we can. Oh, please stop rolling. That was not good tempo control. And now I'm guessing I'll get the yips and not hit it hard enough. Wow, no break. Okay, double bogey there on 1. I think we got a triple on 1 last round. It is what it is. I'm gonna go cry in my beer later about it. Just kidding. It's just not that important. I'm not very smart, so I'm going to try to cut this dog leg. Let's see what we can pull off here. That's way different than cutting a dog leg, baby. That's more like cutting your leg off. Okay, I can't see jack crap. I know we're behind several trees. Let's see if I have an out here. 80 yards. I've almost got to hit laterally to get out of here, but that's what happens when you hit poor tee shots. Okay, there you go. We're back in the fairway. We have hit a shot that an adult would hit instead of trying to blast the ball through the trees like an idiot. Let's get this thing on the green here. Bit fat, we'll see what it does. Okay, that actually is not a bad shot. "22 feet, right to left break." That wasn't bad. One of your buddies might let you have a gimme on that one. Third hole, par 4, 400 yards. I'll make the same joke I made last time. We only have to hit 100 yards on every shot. This is pretty dangerous. But I like to live dangerously. Okay, I'm betting that's wet. Son of a biscuit. Okay, we even had a lovely little "your ball went in the water" sound. Can we move back and get on the fairway? Yep. Drop ball, $180. $180. Wind's gonna want to blow us over to the left. Let's just try to get on this green here. That was really bad. Oh no, we're wet again. Can I get that one back? What was that? Oh yeah, that was toenail. Next option, move back. Drop ball. Racking them up, folks. And we know we need to aim a little bit to the right. Okay, that's the shot we wanted to begin with. Little short. Good strike. Let's do some toe down chipping here. Almost worked. We're still 8.5 feet from the hole. We put 2 balls in the water on this hole, so let's just get out of here. Okay, triple bogey. 4 is a par 3, 142 yards. Trying to figure out what I want to hit here. Way further than it should have. 150 yards. I guess that was that tailwind. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Roll, roll. You guys, contrary to popular belief, every shot does not exit the bunker with a puff of sand and your ball rolling into the hole like TV would make you think. Lucky that hole was in the ground to stop our ball there. This is a long one, 552 par 5. It'd be nice to capitalize on this and at least walk out of here with a par. What's the handicap index on this hole? This is the single hardest hole on the course. Let's just see what we can do here. Got a bit of a tailwind to help us out. Let's not do anything too dumb here. Bounce right. Boom! Oh, that tree's non-collision. That could have helped us out. Okay, this tree is collision. That tree's not. I'm not that dumb. Let's see here. Let's just punch a 3-wood out of here like an adult. Not quite what I was looking for, but we'll be fine. 211. I could just use the same club here. You won't hear me complaining about that shot. That's about the straightest that 3-wood has ever gone in its little life. "16 yards. Okay, it looked like it was uphill, so I gave it a little more mustard, and it still didn't stop. It was uphill. Oh wow, that was not a good putt for bogey. I need some water here. "404th place. Higher's better, right? The higher you are on the scoreboard, the better. Is that correct? Say bounce left. We're blocked out from the green. Let's see if we can get the 3-wood out of here without hitting 15 trees. Yeah, rough. 10-mile-an-hour headwind. I'm glad I looked at that. This club is not going to do it. Oh, roll back, roll back. That was a beauty of a shot. Okay, we're rolling downhill. Ball's already gonna want to come out to the right. Just a little floppy shot here. Oh, so stinking close. Woo! Glad that hole was there to stop the ball. That thing was hot. Okay, I don't know why, but it does not want me to move over to the right of the tee box. Like I have done something wrong. Okay, there we go. Number 7's a 345-yard par 4. Could be a good way to gain a stroke back, although that hasn't really been working out. I can't believe it's crazy that I'm suddenly hitting straight, but it's highly inconvenient because I can't plan for it because I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see what's collision here. Nothing is. Yes, that is kind of cheating. But if the simulator lets you do it, I say do it. All right. Downhill, right, left to right, excuse me. This is just going to be a tough putt, period, end of story. Distance, tempo was okay. Misread the break a little bit. Eight, 162. We got a little bit of wind that's going to push us to the right. Let's compensate. Is that another toenail? Yeah, toenail. Honestly, lucky that it went that far, 135 yards. We're very lucky that it went that far. You'd like to be closer on these par 3s. 28. Not great. Crappy little putt going here. It's downhill and way left to right, or right to left. And then somehow that happened. That's some like ESPN newsreel stuff right there. 9th hole's 387. It's going to play closer to 395. Plus we got a headwind. That's way out of my range anyway. I've been hitting the ball left. I don't know. There's that slicey looking piece of crap. Will it stay in the grass or are we hitting out of the beach? Okay, we're hitting out of the beach. $150 out of the bunk. I would like to just get this on the green. I don't know what kind of penalty we're going to take out of the sand trap. It's hard to say. I don't want to putt that. It's going to come out to the right. Let's compensate a smidge here. 23 yards. Get in that cycle. Guys, I appreciate you tuning into this live stream. It's Saturday afternoon. I think it's 22nd of March, 2025. That sucks. That sucks. Tenth hole's a 416-yard par 4. Looks like we're playing downhill, and we have some semblance of a tailwind here. Get right. Get part. Do something. Yes. What that crummy little slice. And I knew I was going to come across the ball like that. I felt it in my soul based on the way I was holding my club. Oh, that was a stinky, stinky turd shot. Yep, towed it. Got to keep your head down. You got to keep your weight on that left leg, that front leg. It will be a different leg if you're left-handed. 81 yards. What am I feeling here? Oh! For not even 10,000 RPM a spin, it did that? Okay, I guess we're going uphill. I'll allow it. Okay, 13 feet. Just absolutely smoked that ball. Aim it a little outside the cup here. Another bogey that should have been a par. Got a good tailwind here. Par 5, 512. We're totally going to be blocked out from the green. Oh man, that sucks. Let's see how dumb of a shot we can make here. It's blowing. guys, I can't resist. I can't resist. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I cannot resist. And sometimes it pays off, baby. Yeah! I'll take that all day long. Sit. Oh, you ain't gonna roll backwards this time? That's real fair. All right, long putt. Let's just try to get this in the circle. Nothing fancy. It's downhill, it's just a tough putt here. Hard to complain about that. 344, 202. We got water at the 200 mark. I was stupid and played this incorrectly last time. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna lay up here. Okay, you know what? I'm actually having some flashbacks here. I feel like this is exactly what we did last time. You can't get out of here, you're kind of just crap, you're screwed. Pop it out. Let's not risk hitting those tree branches. Take our medicine, move on. Okay, now we got a $167. That club doesn't go anywhere, that's why there's no slot for it. Okay, I'm gonna end up laying up unintentionally. I just cannot quit hitting off the toe. It's kind of a thing I do right now. 10 miles an hour, huh? Okay, 50. Blow it back, blow it back. It's kind of a thing I do right now. Putt's flat, but it's moving from right to left. Let's just send out an exploratory effort here. That was a pretty crummy exploratory effort, if I do say so myself, for a double bogey. 13th. 154 7-iron. We got some wind that's going to want to blow us over toward that water. Slightly downhill putt here. Let's just try to get it over in the circle. 48 feet, 48 yards. Boy, that'd be a hell of a putt, wouldn't it? Slow up, slow up. Much welcomed par. got to get some carpet tape. I know I keep saying that, but I just keep not doing it. .550-yard par 5. Let's just smack this ball out into the fairway here. We got some wind that's going to want to push us over to the left. Okay, good drive, good drive. Now we have to, okay, there's no way I can get it that far. That's too dangerous. That'll leave us a little 100-yarder. 180. That's not a good club. Not exactly what we wanted. It's going to leave us 170 yards. Some wind. Would we do that again? Yeah, look at that gear effect. If I could hit something off of the center of the club, who knows what would happen. That's going toward the beach. Yep, right on the beach, baby. No penalty strokes from water though, so that's a positive note here. Get up there. This is somehow for par. You'd think this hole was a par 6. Okay, we're hitting uphill, left or right. 9 feet. Oh, saved par. Nice. We'll take it. 180 yards. Down 6. The wind, there's a ton of wind blowing. Oh, that's going way left. That's going to no man's land, folks. 60 yards out. Luckily, we're not too terrible at this distance. Yep, another toe shot. Okay, 60 yards. This putt doesn't look like it's doing anything. Basically just need to breathe on it here. Or just miss it completely. Okay, that'd have been a par. 16th hole. Water all along the right. Got to be careful here and keep it out of the drink. Probably not even really a smart idea to hit driver here. There's that weird little, what is that? What do they call that? A snap hook? What are our options here? Let's see what's collision. Let's cheat our asses off. If you just said, hey, that's not where you were aiming, you're correct. You would be correct. That was a crummy toe shot with the 3-wood. Get up. Double brake. Not sure what's going to happen here. Downhill. Let's do that. Just basically have to breathe on this ball here. Almost. If we hadn't have played a break, it would have gone right in. Another bogey. 17th hole's 180 yards. Got some wind in our face. We do have a bit of run out on the green. Let's see what we can put together here. Might have put something together. Wind got a hold of the ball, but it's not too far off line. Long putt. Left to right break. I don't know why I just picked up my 58-degree wedge. That's not going to help me out here. Let's just try to get it in the circle. Got to hit it like 60 some odd feet here. Just left it short. This is for par. We could really use a par right now. Just going uphill here, so we need to give it a little bit. And we are now at the 18th hole again. All right. 375-yard par 4 here. Wind's gonna want to blow us a little to the left. Oh, stay on the green stuff. Yes. Aiming for the center of the green here. Okay, we're on the beach. That felt like it was off the toe once again. Yep. I just can't stop hitting off the toe. All right, this ball's gonna want to come out right. Excuse me, left. Let's compensate. 35. That took a lot off. What did we lose? 22%. That sucks. Launch monitor carry was 30 yards, but we lost quite a bit of it. what it is. Let's just try to get this in the circle. This needs to go somewhere northwards of 60 feet. It is not breaking at all, which is crazy. Okay, 87, no complaints. A lot of blue boxes. Some of those blue boxes have frames around them. If I shot an 87 on the real golf course, like I said before, I would literally do backflips out to the parking lot and get in my car and go home. That concludes the stream. That was rounds 1 and 2 of the Valspar. It's 22 March 2025, and that was the Sim Golf Tour web tour for this week. I appreciate you guys watching. Turbo Talon tuning out. Have a good one.